Hello everyone, I'm back with another video repair. Today I have a Lenovo Thinkpad. It's an L580. So as you can see, the laptop turns on, but it doesn't charge. So the battery is very low, as you can see. The client said that he cannot charge at all. And when she's plugging the charger, is feeling like a little bit of loose, so I will just try myself also. I have my power meter right here, and indeed, if I'm moving the charging cable is very loose indeed. So yeah, it doesn't negotiate the power. So I believe there is an issue with the charging port because it's moving freely inside. Okay, I think it's pretty straightforward. The fault charging port, USB-C charging port. I have in stock. Yeah, I do have this kind of charging port for this particular model. So I propose you that we start taking this apart and let's see what we'll find inside. Good. There is like a small adapter. Pretty sure it's a wireless mouse. And then yeah, today is Friday, and let's have a nice video repair. Hopefully it will not take too long. I'll do my best to keep it as short as possible. Very happy it's the end of the week. Tomorrow is Saturday, is weekend, and let's try to enjoy. Okay. I hope you had a very nice day, Friday. The weather was beautiful. Okay. Trying to okay, yeah, this computer is kind of big. I hope that my microscope camera will not freeze again, because I had to restart the video, because at some certain point of time I heard the USB kind of disconnecting sound in Windows, and I thought that something is wrong, so I stopped the video and restarted, because the OBS software was very laggy, and yeah, the microscope camera was not working anymore. Hopefully it's not going to do this again. I don't know why is that happening. It's my system, I don't know. Let me try to power off, because the computer, as you can see, the computer is on. Let me shut it down. I prefer that the computer is off while I'm doing this. Yeah. Okay. I had to push a little bit harder for the computer to turn off. Okay, let's continue, and let's take this apart. The back cover. Okay, something here? Nope. To pry off, remove. No, just the back cover. That's it. Okay, let's go here. Oh, almost there. Oh. Okay. Still something is holding the back case. screws? Well, no, no, no. Mm. The plastic itself is it feels very flimsy, so I don't want to force it out. Okay, just a little bit. Okay, I think I can safely remove the back cover right now. Yay! Good. Ooh, dirty. Very dirty. Wow. So we have the battery here, and as you can see, a lot of dust inside, and all the on the fan also. I think we will going to clean a little bit, but after. So here we have the charging port. Okay. Seems like something is moving there, but okay, let me bring the microscope into the position. Okay, I think this is okay. Let me switch to microscope. Zoom out a little bit. What's this? Laggy image. What? Oh, it's okay. So I think he was running on battery power, and I just okay, good. I just plug it. All right, let's go to the charging port, which is right here. Okay. Let me take the plastic sparger because I haven't disconnected the battery yet. So as you can see, wow, the charging port, I mean the inside of the charging port, the USB-C is moving freely. And very dusty. Let's zoom a little bit more. Let's have a look at the pins. Let's see the pins inside. I'm very curious about the pins. You see, a little bit blurry for you, but no worries, I can fix this up. Nope, the other way around. Okay, so as you can see, the pins are broken. So the pins are broken. They are soldered on the motherboard, but yeah, this charging port cannot be repaired, has to be replaced. Nope, broken. Okay, good. Good. That means we need to take everything apart. Oh man, it's going to take a while. Okay, let me remove the microscope, put it aside, and yeah, let's start taking the battery out. Okay, so we have this. Looks like a BIOS battery. I mean the wires, the black and red. Okay, there's another screw here. Good, this is a long one. This is a long too. Okay, so I think we can remove the battery. Okay, battery aside. As I told you, the BIOS battery is right here. And yeah, let's start removing stuff. Good. BIOS battery out. Now I have the flat ribbon cables. This is for the trackpad. Okay, this one is glued in place. Okay, out of the way. This is the audio. Okay, can I just pull it? Yeah. Good. Motherboard. This is the hard drive or the SSD. Out of the way. What is this? It's like a second board on top. Looks like. Do I need to remove this? Okay. Seems like I need to remove that one too. Wow, we need to take a lot of things. The Wi-Fi. Look. Let's. Oh yeah, I forgot. This is a Lenovo Thinkpad. The keyboard. Yeah. This is the model where I need to take the keyboard out first, because I have only the flat cable for the trackpad here, but for the keyboard itself is underneath. So for this model, yeah, with a 17-inch, I know there is a trick with this one, so I need to slide down the plastic thing. Okay, let me try to. Yeah, as you can see, we have the small screws here. These are very typical for ThinkPads, Lenovo's, some models. Okay, so I have two screws here, so I need to slide this down to access because there are some screws, I believe, here somewhere, because this part in between the plastic thing, in between the keys, needs to kind of slide down. I don't know for this specific model, but for sure, yeah, it needs to slide down. Okay. Okay, I need another small screwdriver bit for this. Okay, let me take another magnet. And now, what is the trick? Do I have any screws here? Or should I continue? But for sure the keyboard's on the other side. Man, not an easy job. So how I'm going to remove this keyboard? So I undo the two screws there and something. I want to break the keyboard though. Okay. How am I going to do this? I never opened this model before, so I need to learn with you also. Okay. Good. I think I will go straight on this side. Yeah, let's see. Wi-Fi. And man, there are a lot of metallic plates that they hold the motherboard in place. Okay. So this bit is going out? Nope, not yet. Where is the screen? Ah, screen cable is right there. Wow. For sure it's going to be a long video. Okay. Let me go on the other side. Wow. Okay. This one too. Wow. A ton of screws. I hope that I will remember their place. Okay, this one is out. Spudger. Okay, left, right, left. That's a cable screen cable. And now let's maybe or maybe not. I will not remove that screw yet. Let's remove the other ones. Okay. Right hinge. This metallic bit. Okay, good. Put it aside. Okay, let's go for the left hinge. This one is more rigid. Okay. Let's take this out. Wow. So much dust. Good. So do I need to remove this? It's like an IO board. So I think, yeah, I need to remove this too. So as you can see, for this model, it's going to take a little bit of time removing the motherboard out. Okay, there's another screw or something. Nope. Okay, it's a connector. I/O board. Good. Out. Looks like a gaming laptop, this one. So complicated to remove the motherboard. All right, there is no need to do this to remove this. Okay. There are any other cable? Screws holding. Oh, yeah, indeed. One here. Okay, one here. Okay, here. I think there is something which is holding this underneath the RAM. Nope. I think now we reach the point where the can I okay, we need to remove. Okay, really? Now look what they did. One Wi-Fi wire goes there underneath the motherboard, and good luck. Take this apart. You cannot see anything. Look, Wi-Fi cable. Wi-Fi cable. Look, it's hidden behind the motherboard. And I can screen cable. I can safely remove this. Wow, this is complicated. By twisting? Nope. Okay, it's out. Great. So let me get rid of the screen assembly. Now this is like a old style computer, and now we do have here the two cables that are located, the two flat cables for the keyboard itself. Great. And okay, how do I remove the keyboard? Do you know? Yeah, the motherboard is held by the screen, by the keyboard cables behind. Great. Now I need to see how I'm going to remove this keyboard because I cannot see anything. It's going up. Okay. And then I can what? No? Okay. Okay, so it's coming, this model is coming from the bottom up. Okay. Live and learn. So I know this area is free. Oh, okay. And then we slide it, we pull downwards, and we have the cables, you see, as I told you, we have the flat cables for the keyboard. Okay, let's pop off the two flat cables. Okay, out, out. Wow. Okay, so at the end it was not that tricky. Only the procedure was tricky, but yeah. Okay, let me hold the motherboard in place, flip it, and then let's try to remove the motherboard from the computer itself, and voila, the motherboard. Okay, nice. A little bit dusty, but it looks great. With no aluminum protection, plastic protection for liquid spill, but overall, it's a big motherboard. Okay, now the fun will begin. Let's find first the charging port. Let's have like a small inspection, visual inspection, microscope, and let's see. Okay, microscope. Good. Let's have a look. Good. Let's zoom in. Now, I can use a normal tweezer. And let's move the things off. Wow. It's in a thin air. As you can see, I'm moving. Wow. And the connector got unsoldered. Look how bad it is. So it was mechanically stressed, this one. At least the tracks are intact, so that's a good thing. So I don't need to repair the very tiny tracks here, but the connector itself is pretty damaged. Okay, let's do a visual inspection on the other side. Oof, look. The image a little bit blurry for you, but let me try to fix this. Okay. Everything is just fine on this area. But yeah, as you can see, the connector itself is damaged, proper damage. Look, everything is moving. And there's some bended pins also. Look. Look. The pins inside the USB-C connector are damaged also. Wow. You see? They are not on their place and they are moving too. Wow. Okay. This is a pretty damaged connector, but I'm happy it's only the connector itself. Look. The connector itself got unsoldered. Pretty sure the connector itself was not even proper soldered. Okay. Let me flip it. All right. I think I do have this type of connector. Hopefully I do. Okay. So I have a connector here, which is looking almost the same, but it's not the same. Really? Great. Okay, so I thought this is the connector, but it's not. So there are two, yeah, look. Nah, man. Okay. I thought this is the connector because I had the reference of the computer itself, and I thought, okay, this is must be the one. But let me check my stock. Okay. Let me bring my magic box. Good. Okay. The magic box is right there. And let's see. Do we have a good one? Do we have the same connector or not? Okay, let me move the bags with the USB-Cs out of the way. And let me have a look on the microscope. Nope. This is not the one. Nope. Not this one. This one. There's only one row of pins. No, I need 2 rows. This is what? Only 1 row? Okay. 2 rows. Hope that this is the one. No. Nope. Great. Don't tell me I don't have the charging port. This one? Nope. Do you want to see also what I see? Okay. Maybe. Here I have my charging port. Zoom out a little bit. Okay. And this is what I have. Yeah, let me take the connector out of the bag. How many rows? 1 row. Nope. It's not the one. 1 row. Nope. I have so many with 1 row. Why? And this is with 1 row. Why? Nope. Great. need with 2 rows. The connector I have here is with 1 row and 1 row of pins. Straight pins, vertical pins I mean. Okay. And I thought I have the charging port this model, and I don't. Great. Great. Nope. Can we adapt one of these charging ports that I have? These USB-Cs? What do you think? Nope. 2 rows. Okay. Let's see. Can we adapt one incompatible charging port to this? What do you think? For the size, yeah, that are just USB-Cs. But it's a little bit different in the back. I think I can adapt this one. All right. Yeah. Hopefully the pins, the charging port pins, the 2 rows, they will get aligned. That's my only issue. Hopefully it's going to work. Yeah, let me remove charging port from the reel and have a look closely because I need to be sure. I don't want to work for nothing, you know. You know what I mean? But okay, the image is much clearer for me. And now it's for you too. Okay. So we have the USB-C, the new one, but it's slightly different. What do you think? We can do some magic here or not? I think the pin layout is the same. Yeah. The distance? I don't know. Because I cannot see underneath. Yeah, it has that plastic thingy. Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. I think we can give it a try. All right. First, let's try to remove the connector. The broken one. And then we'll see together how we can adapt it to our needs, because we need to kind of mold a little bit the thing here. in order to repair this. I thought it was a more straightforward repair, but nope, not this time. Okay, a little bit of flux. Okay, hot air. Oh, nope, not yet. Do not start. I don't need you to start. So for the nozzle, I will use the a little bit bigger one. Okay, great. Good. Let me start again. 500 degrees. There. 55. Okay, good. It works. So I will put this in the middle of the screen so you can see it too. And let's remove first the connector. Okay. The connector is out. Okay, let me cool down. Yeah. Quickly, the board. Okay. Well, it's okay. And now, let's see how we are going to fit this new one into the position. But dirty tweezer. So let's see if these two pins, they will fit inside without any problem. So, okay, this is going to fit. I have these two black alignment points, I believe, or whatever you want to call this. And then we have these two tabs, 1, 2, and I need to bend them in order to reach this and this area. Okay. So it's going to fit or not? Wow. Yeah, I need to clean this area. And then okay. I'll try to press the connector in place to see how it is going down. So let me change my switch to top camera. Let me switch my tip. My tip is okay, it's too small. Can I do this job with this? I think to clean the pads I need a bigger tip. I need to deliver the heat quickly and with a lot of power because we have a lot of ground plane there. Alrighty, let me turn on my soldering station. The temperature, yeah, around 400, 370 to be more precise. So we have a lot of microscope we have a lot of yeah, sorry, I thought you saw that, but anyway, I will just repeat myself. So we have this charging port that needs to fit this. We have these two ground points, and these tabs, I need to bend them 90 degrees like this, attach them. If everything is going to fit on the pin side here, and also what I have these small plastic alignment points that they need to fit somewhere in this area. I see something here, but not on this side. So I think I will just, cut this if I don't need them. Yeah, but first I need to clean this area. And then we'll try to see how it fits. So for this, we use a lot of flux, of course. To help a little bit the job, I can use low melt solder. So I'm using this one, Mechanic XW5 low melt solder lead free. So this is going to help remove all the solder from there quickly without spending too much time and without struggle. Okay, ground, and here we have a lot of pins that I need to trash. Okay, here we are going to lower the melting temperature, and then we're going to wick everything there, clean. Okay, I think there's a pin stuck inside here. Good, I think it's okay. Good. Let me cut some small pieces of wick. Yeah, maybe yes, maybe not. Was such a good idea, because I have bits and pieces now here. Yeah, it was not a very good idea, but yeah, let's try to clean now. So we need to wick and remove the solder, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be a little bit tricky because we have the ground plane there, right there, ground plane right here. Okay. Okay. Let me cut this. Let me flip the board and go from the other side. Okay. Can you see something? Oop. Yep. So in this area we have what? Let me add here a little bit of low melt solder. Here. Here. These are the ground planes here. As you can see, we already need some flux. Good. Good. Look. The magic of flux. Good. Let's try to remove and clean. Hopefully we can remove and have a hole, because I need that hole to be empty. Almost there. Okay. Let me cut the wick. Okay. Let's continue. There are a lot of small SMDs components there, so I need to pay real attention to those ones. Okay, so this one, I was pretty sure I managed to remove all of the solder from that hole. Okay, now that's a big difference. Can you see? Okay. And this one. Nope. I'm not that lucky with this one. How about this one? Oh man. Good. Not really. Nope. Let me flip yet again. You know, I'm almost there, but still so far away. Yeah, I know what I need. I need a little bit of flux. And a lot of heat. Nope. Doesn't do anything. I think I need to put the solder back. And try again. Let's try again. This is the big crumbling here, as I cannot remove the solder from the hole. Okay. Good. Now I will come with a small piece. Now hopefully it's going to work. Yes and no. Why? Why I cannot take out that solder from that hole? I used the low melt solder. It was working before. Not anymore. Great. More flux. Good. Where is my tweezer? It's right here. So let's try again. Come on. Nope. Not even a bit. Great. Okay, let me clean a little bit there because the flux burned a little bit and I cannot see clearly what's up there. Wow, still a lot of flux there. I mean a lot of solder. Don't tell me I cannot remove it. That's the hole I was telling you about. For the alignment, the plastic thingy. Okay. Low male solder again. Flux. Good. Clean the tip. And let's try again. Maybe it's going to work. Hey, that's a little bit of improvement. And is that, you see that? There's that pin. Look, there's that small pin from the connector itself. Come on. Go down. It's on the other side now. Ah, look, it's on my tweezer. Out. Out, my friend, out. I need space there. Space, 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 space. Good. Let me cut the wick again. Please, please, please work. But I'm struggling with this a lot. Okay. I need to remove this solder from here and a little bit of this and here too. But not an easy task tonight. But let's try, huh? If I try to put the solder inside, it's not even melting. Yeah. Here, okay. This, nope. This is the cleanest. So what do you think? It's going to fit or not? Okay. Yeah, it's different. The alignment pins are different. The plastic ones you see there, they're different. I mean, they're in a different position. So I need to cut them out. Okay. I need to cut them out, and what I need to do is to bend these pins, and I think that's pretty much it. Okay, let's do this. Okay, I'm fed up. So let me bend these pins upwards, something like this, and the other one. Good. Something like this. Okay, that looks nice. Okay, let's see how it's going to be. Not bad. And I'm going to use like a lot of solder there, just to be sure it's fitting and it's soldered well in place. Yeah, I think we are good to go. What I will do now is to prep the pads right there a little bit. I'm going to use 180 degrees, I believe. Solder wire. Yeah. And that's it. I need to use maybe a small tip for this, because it seems like my... Okay, let me change the tip. I think this is too big for this job. Good, no problem. Up. Nope, doesn't want to go. Okay, out. Let me put this aside and take a smaller tip, like maybe the one that I had before. Yeah, I think this will do the job. Well, at least let's try. Okay. Let me zoom a little bit more because I need to see very, very well what I'm doing here. A lot of protective diodes there, as you can see. If I do this, no. Okay. Good. Let me clean a little bit more. Yeah, my flux is burning so quickly, so I cannot really see exactly what's going down there. But I will clean and double check after. Yeah, my flux is really burned. I think these are the ground planes. That's why it's not working. Okay. I think my tip is too big for this job too. I thought it was a smaller one, but the small one will not transfer the heat that I need there. Because as you know, we have the ground plane, and that ground plane is sucking all the heat. But yeah, what we can do, just try it. Yeah, this one is big too. This one maybe? Nope. This one. Okay, let's try with this one. And I will turn the heat up. Man, I mean, way up. The heat to the solder station I was referring to. Good. Back in business. Let's see. As you can see, ground plane. The ground planes are always up. Bridge. I don't like bridges. Okay, so it seems like this one is working even better. So yeah, I was lazy to change the tip, and what I did, I just lost more time. Okay, let me clean because I cannot see anything there. For sure, you too. Let's clean up a bit the surface. But I'm pretty sure I thinned very well the pads. Yeah, it's good. Pretty happy with the outcome. What do you think? Here and there, but anyway, I think I will prep the connector, the USB connector pads also. Pads, pins, whatever you want to call them out. Okay, let me lower the temperature because I don't want to melt the connector itself. So I think for 370, 350. Okay, let's go with 350. And let's prep the pads a little bit just to be sure that it's going to. Whoa, what is that? We barely started and we have the bridge already. No way. You see, when you try to rush the things out. Okay, good. Just a little bit of thinning. I want to make sure that my connections are perfect, because I'm going to use the hot air to solder this in place. Good, so you can see exactly what I'm doing. That's great. Good. Okay, I'm pretty happy. Great. All right. The pins are thinned. Let me clean a little bit. Good. Let's bring the motherboard back in the position. Yeah, I think we are going to go for the kill. I mean, to place the connector. I don't need anymore to use the low melt solder. So, okay, good, beautiful, just beautiful. Okay, so we need to go with the hot air from the bottom. That means let me go to the top camera and then kind of place the motherboard on the edge of my desk. Okay. So let me switch to the microscope. So this is the edge of my desk. So if I can do this, maybe. Yeah. All right. So now you have a clear image. Good. So I will come with the air from the bottom. But first, let me add a little bit of solder, especially on these tabs here. Yeah, on these ones. Just a little bit, not too much. Okay. And I said that I need to cut, where is my scalpel? Some plastic things right here. You see, I need to get rid of these ones because these ones, they are not aligned with the new layout. They don't match because the charging port is different from the original, so I need to kind of adapt. You see, I mean, you see, I just break these small tabs. Okay, let me add flux, because without flux we cannot do anything in soldering. The curved tweezer. Okay, now you can see a little bit better. Okay. Hopefully everything is going to slide in as it should. Okay, let's give it a try. So I'm coming from the bottom. 370, too much here. But let me go with 420. 55 here. Okay. I see this corner. Okay. It's in place. Almost there. Smoking. Okay. I cannot see if the connector itself was soldered straight. So I will just take this and have a look like this. I see it's almost in a straight position. But you see what I see? I just melted the connector. Great. Look. The connector is already melted. So, yep. It was too much heat for him. And he got damaged. Yeah. So is too much. Yeah. So I need to remove this connector and now. Great. Great, 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 great. I don't like this. Okay. So I need to use lower temperature. Lower temperature, my friends. Because if not, I will damage yet again a second connector. Good. Okay. So which one are which that I took? Oh, so it's right here. Top camera. So here I have a few spares. Okay, microscope. Good, good. Everything is just fine. Microscope again. So I need to use lower temperature for this. Okay, let's thin again the pins. Yeah, lower temperature. Okay, let's try lower temperature 370, I believe. Should be the right one. Okay, good. Let's go back to the thinning part. And let's try not to melt this one too, because it's not funny. We have a bridge there, so I need to take care of that too. Good. Problem solved. Okay. Okay, as you can see exactly what I see. Let me break the small things, plastic things, because these ones, they will not fit the board, as the connector, as I just mentioning, is not the same, and I need to kind of adapt. Okay, let's break this. Break, break, break. Good. And now I would like to see how much I might need to bend. Just a little bit. So I need to bend these ones just a little bit. So these ones, I need to bend them just slightly, not too much. In order to fit our new design. Okay. Let's remove this flux from here. Hope now it's okay. Good. Okay. Looks nice, right? Right. And yeah, let's go with a second try soldering this USB-C charging port. But this time, I believe I will do this. So I will not go from the bottom. I will go from the top now. So what you see, okay, you have like a good view. The image is clear. Yeah, now the image is clear for you. Okay. Let me use some flux for this. Where is my other tweezer? It's right here. And for sure I need to drop the temperature because it's melting. 420 is too much, so we'll go with 360, 55 there. And I will just heat the area before, and then I will place the connector. Yeah, the thing is that the ground plane is not collaborating that much. So I need to melt the ground plane. I think my connector is in place. What do you think? Hopefully now I didn't melt anything inside, but we'll check. Yeah, it's getting out of focus, I know. Yeah. First, let's see if the connector is straight. The connector looks straight. The bottom looks okay. Nothing damaged. Melted? Nope. Inside? Nope. Looks fine, huh? Good. Let's go back on the desk. All right. Okay, we are advancing with our repair then. Good. Now we need to add a lot of solder. Yeah. Tedious job. I thought it's going to be a quick one, but not really. Okay. Good. Okay. Let me try to get the connector into focus. So for you to see also. Okay, zoom out a little bit. So here, these ones, I need to solder them. I will add a lot of solder here. Okay, but first, before I'm going there, as I still have the small tip, let me double check. Let's zoom a little bit more. I want to make sure that these solder joints are as they should. Perfect. Okay, what do you think about my soldering joints? They look nice? Yep, they look nice. Good. Let me change the tip. As you can see, I have the small money. Good. Change the tip. Bring the big army. Okay. Alrighty then. Where is my big? This is what I'm talking about. My knife, my big old knife. Great. Now let's zoom out. Okay. Good. You can see exactly what I do, so that's beautiful. So just add right here to the ground point. This will offer like a mechanical attachment point. Okay, let me go for this one too. Okay, so what is left are those tiny ones right here. Do you think I can solder them? Wow. I need to raise the board from this side in order to see something. Okay. And for you, now it's okay. You see, in this side, there is no problem. Oops, there's a LED there. Don't want to melt that one. Should I flip this? Okay, I think it's a way better. Wow, the ground plane. I hate ground planes. Nope. I need to do this. Change the angle. Yeah, always I need to focus. Look, almost cold soldering joint. I don't like it. Do you think it got through on the other side and I have like a nice solder joint? Yes or nay? Okay. I don't know. Let me check. What's on the other side? Hey, we have some solder blobs there, but that's okay. I don't mind to have them. Yeah, the charging port is a little bit melted, but I don't care. If it's not melted on the outside, that means everything is just fine. Hopefully this repair is going to last. Yeah. Let's see the charging port on the inside. Okay, pins, everything's fine. I think it's okay, huh? Good. Should I add a little bit of solder here? But yeah, maybe yes, maybe not. But as you saw at the beginning of the video, the charging port was pretty stressed out, mechanically speaking. I was wondering if I can melt this area here a little bit more. Good. Good. More solder. Okay. I think we're done on. All right. Looks nice on this side. The pins are well soldered. Mechanically, it's well attached to the board. Yeah. Inside. Yeah, pretty clean. Not damaged. I just added a little bit of more solder. Okay, let's clean and test. Because we are already 1 hour, almost 2 hours for a charging port now. That's too much for a charging port. Okay, I need to clean this. Okay. Small IPA bath. I love the smell of the IP. Okay. It's very nice when it's clean. Okay. More on top. let me use or I can use this. Yes, this nano sponge. Okay. Yeah, they're doing a very decent job. I'm pretty happy with the nano sponge. Okay. Good. Clean. Okay, looks fine to me. Okay, let me clean my work area here because got dirty and I don't like it. Good. Yeah, I will clean even better after. On top, brand new. As you can see, it's like from factory. All right, so let me plug back the RAM. Okay, let me switch to what? To top camera. Microscope out a little bit of the way. And let's see if it's drawing power or not. I have my power meter right there. Okay, 5 volts. It seems like it's turning on. But we do have only 5 volts. And why is that? 5 volts. Flipping the connector inside the port. Okay. Nothing else. Now please not negotiating the charging the power. Maybe if I hook the battery. Where is the battery connection? It's right here. Where is the battery? Okay, good. Volts. Looks like it's charging. But there is no 5 volts. There is no 20 volts. And that sucks. So if I unplug, okay. Let's see, what is the voltage at the battery? Nothing? 0 volts. Okay, I have 11 volts. Okay, let's plug 1170 for something that was there. Okay. Five volts, 15, 16, 17, 18. Looks like it's charging, but 1.9 amps. Well, why do I have only 5 volts then? It's on? So if I'm plugging this, 1 point, almost 2 amps, but 5 volts. Okay, good. If I'm unplugging the battery, what do I have? 1.9. $800 milliamps. So it looks like now the board is on. But that means it's charging. If I have 2 amps, I don't know if I have the screen now, image, the CPU. Nope. But still I have 800 milliamps. Battery plugged. Then it goes to 1.8, 1.9. The CPU is a little warm. 10 watts of power. And my battery, um, 10 volts. What is that, 10 volts? This is not happening. It's supposed to be like only a charging port issue. You see? Now the fan spins. So I have the CPU now is, yeah, it's hot. Okay. So that means the computer is on. The motherboard is on, and I have what? 10.87. No, it's not charging. Great. I have 5 volts. Do you think my PD controller is not working? But you know, we have two USB-Cs here. I'm wondering if I use this one, if it's charging, but should work with this. 5 volts, 1.9. My USB meter is not working. Where is my screwdriver? No. Yeah, but it's 5 volts. Think. Yeah, the computer is on now. Okay, now it's off. Battery is out. 1.8 amps. Wow. Okay, on. Seventy 70 milliamps. And that's it. Okay. Something is taking 0.35 watts of power. Should I bring the infrared camera? Something is taking that power. Okay. Let me bring the camera, infrared camera. Good. Alrighty. Okay. Looks like the board is on. The heatsink. Okay. On the other side. Yeah. Yeah, the heat footprint. Okay. Yeah, nothing special. Good. Okay, turn off. Yeah. Do you think it's not soldered? The connector is not soldered properly. Who knows? And the original one was this one. And the way I see, I don't think it's going to fit now. Because it has like a lower profile. Yeah. I think I missed something. A small detail. Don't tell me we work for nothing. Please don't. Okay, yeah, it's in place already. And how about the bottom cover? Nope, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Yeah, but still, why is not charging? I mean, why I have the 5 volts? Let me check a little bit something. Charging port is in place. I cannot see any issue there. Do you think my PD controller is broken? Okay. Okay. TPS. This is the PD controller then. The USB-C's, ICs, okay. Okay. Good. So this is my TPS 65988 CE. Good. If I let me unplug my charger. Okay, let me plug it back. Okay, I have like a 5 volts there. Then let me plug this. Nope, it's not negotiating the power, the voltage. 5 volts. I have like a 700 milliamps. I don't get it. How do I have 700 milliamps with 5 volts? It's not a short. I don't think it's a short, this one, because the 5 volts is still there. Pum, 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 pum. What should I do? Hmm? What should I do? 2 hours for this job. I think I'm missing something. The battery, do you think it's faulty? Anyway, I cannot test it. So let me take the microscope out of the way. Let me plug back. I have the orange light, almost 2 amps, but 5 volts, 10 watts of power. Do you think I have a second fault? Maybe I have a second fault here. Let me go speed fast. Battery 11.5 volts. 6, 7, 8. Looks like it's charging, but it's charging with 5 volts. Mm-hmm. Where is going that power? Nope. 1154. Yeah. My wires are so short. Okay, ground here. Nothing here. Nothing here. Nope. 1155. This is the battery voltage or what? No, the battery voltage is 1112. This is the... So I'm getting some power from this one. Good. I think it's working, but somehow... So this is the 5 volts power supply. Good. 5 volts. 511, 5. Okay. I think there's a back and boot circuit on this board. Oh man. and I need to deliver the computer tomorrow. And the computer is not ready. Great. Hmm. Okay. I think there are other issues on this board. Okay, so what should we do? Come back later on? I think, yeah. I think it's going to be like a part 2 video for this. So it's already 2 o'clock in the morning, so I need to go to sleep. And I will come back with part 2 with this to see how it goes. Yeah, but still, I think I will assemble a little bit to see if it's really charging or not. But the way I see it's not charging, I have only 5 volts. So the PD controller is not negotiating the power, but still, I have that orange charging light there. Oh, 11. So the battery has how much? 11? No, 12 volts. Okay. Yeah, I think I will stop here and come back later on. Or I can stay here and reassemble the computer and see what the computer is doing. I don't know. But I'm a little bit tired and I'm trying to go to sleep and maybe come back later on this one. Okay, I think I will stop here. Thanks for watching and see you maybe with the part 2 of this one. Okay, see ya. Bye.